on Let's Take It Outside, we're dropping a line in Ole Hickory Lake in beautiful Sumner County, just 30 minutes outside of Nashville, Tennessee. Fishing for bass for the Chris Young Casper a Cure tournament.
For us, this is it's like a vacation for a good cause.
Captain Huey and I are teaming up to challenge some of Nashville's most famous anglers.
Nice.
We are fishing against some of the legends of bass and country music's who's who.
I am very much one of those people that I don't like to lose anything, ever.
Oh, dog it! Don't put that on camera.
We'll see. We'll see who wins.
Ooh, that's a good fish right there.
There we go, girl.
Woo, man.
This episode of Let's Take It Outside is presented by country music superstar Chris Young and the Three Legends Casper a Cure Big Bass Tournament. And in part by Sumner County, Tennessee, where you can discover history, music, and the great outdoors. We say, welcome back.
Hey y'all, it's Drew Baldridge here, and we are at the 3rd annual Casper a Cure. This is an amazing event. Of course, it's fun to come out here and go fishing, but it's even better to raise cancer awareness and cancer cures.
I mean, we've been doing this for 3 years now.
That's right.
And it's got bigger and better every year.
We raised over $100,000 last year. I don't know what our goal is this year.
Well, we have over 100 participants this year.
Oh yeah.
And we started, I think the first year we had about 50 or 60 was all.
Yeah, that's true.
And now we have over 100 this year. It's getting bigger every year. The city of Nashville, the country music singers here, everybody, Chris Young, everybody's got involved in it, and it's just really getting better all the time.
$250,000 wouldn't be a bad goal.
I honestly am so excited to be involved with Casper a Cure and TJ Martell, just because, I've got a history of cancer in my family. My dad beat lung cancer. My grandmother, before she passed away, actually beat breast cancer. And so it's something that is very personal to me. And the fact that the TJ Martell Foundation goes out of their way to find ways to defeat cancer, I couldn't be happier to be involved with an organization like that. 2, I grew up fishing, and I'm from right here in Tennessee. So the fact that we can do something like Casper a Cure, we can have everybody come out, fish, have a good time, raise some money for a great cause, and combine both of those things is just really, really important to me. It's very special.
And the thing about it is not a single family anywhere in the United States has not been touched by cancer. And of course, we've done a lot with St. Jude's, as I know y'all both have also for years, and that's kids. But it's especially heartbreaking when it is kids. But it's heartbreaking when somebody 30 or 40 or 50 or 60 or 70. But the good thing, like about St. Jude's as an example, is about 70% of those kids now are cured, and that's the deal. It's called Casper a Cure, and we're not just trying to help people with cancer. We're trying to cure it. Cure it.
So obviously the 3 legends are out here as a part of the Casper a Cure with TJ Martell, and I gotta be honest, I do like to win. I am very much one of those people that I don't like to lose anything, ever. So, I know this lake pretty well. We're gonna get out there in the morning. I'm not gonna give you coordinates, but we're gonna go out there and do a lot of topwater early on, and then pretty much once we get past about 7:30, 8 o'clock, the sun's really up and it starts getting hot on the water. Fish normally go pretty deep, so we're gonna do, just some rattle traps and some spinner baits, like anything. Actually, right up until about 9, 10 o'clock, we'll start going deep water, and we'll see who wins.
This episode of Let's Take It Outside is brought to you by Minn Kota Trolling Motors, built to outlast, outmuscle, and outperform the most trusted trolling motor on the water. Humminbird Electronics with Mega Down and Side Imaging. Fish have nowhere to hide. Simply, clearly better. T.A. Mahoney's, your marine supply store, Tampa. If we ain't got it, quit looking. Freedom Boat Club of Tampa Bay. Enjoy the freedom of boat ownership with none of the headaches.
What lies beneath can no longer hide. New Mega Imaging Plus uses high-frequency sonar to show you fish and structure up to 200 feet below your boat and 200 feet out to either side. No more secrets, no more guesswork, just a clearer picture of the world below, down to a fish's species and direction. Because more detail means more of this.
Whoa.
only from Humminbird.
So good morning, everybody. As you can see, the sun is up. We're on Ole Hickory Lake and we are fishing the Cast for a Cure tournament. And I brought my ringer with me here. I've got Ian Huey, Captain Ian Huey, and this is his lake. This is his backyard. And what are we gonna do this morning? Because we've got to beat Bill, Jimmy, and Roland today out here.
We're gonna do what we can for sure. We're gonna have several different techniques we're going to go over today. Start shallow up on the bank, and as the day moves on, move off deep with them and see if we can't get on a couple bigger schools of fish. So looking for big ones today.
Now what's the biggest bass you pulled out of here?
I had spring before last, I had 4 over 8.
Wow,
Yep.
okay.
So,
that'll be a good goal for today then.
oh, now we do that, we're doing something. We're doing something if we do that. Give her a go there. Boy, that's a big dog cast there. That ought to be a good one. Oh, but he made it. Number one, number one.
Okay, that's all right. We'll feed it to him again.
Get it, get him, get him, get him. He's hungry. Oh, nice cast, perfect cast.
Perfect.
Eat it, young man, eat it.
Just a lot of casting and reeling until something happens. As the clock keeps ticking towards the first 2 weigh-ins, we have yet to put a pattern together.
Misty,
yes, sir.
how are you holding your mouth?
I'm not right.
No.
Yeah, I need to hold
agree.
my mouth right. I gotta do something different. So it's been a little slow this morning. We've been trying the grass, we've been working the frogs. We did get 1 small strike. We've been sticking and moving, and there hasn't been a whole lot happening with the bite. So now I noticed Ian threw something out in the water, and we're changing up our game plan. So what are we doing here?
So we moved here to a point coming out of a creek. Pretty textbook post spawn type of a deal here. We've just got a big point here intersecting with the creek channel. These fish are in about 12 to 15 foot. We don't have any current, so we're gonna have to go a little finesse on them. We're gonna drop shot. Got the weight here at the bottom. You've got a kind of a weightless worm, kind of a deal, wacky rigged here. And basically the deal is it just hangs in front of their face until
they can't take it
that's
anymore.
It. That's it. And if we're not sure it's there he is.
Okay. See, and that's what you do. If something's
deal.
not working, you just keep on trying
Gotta keep changing.
until we figure it out. Okay. It takes 15 inches to constitute a keeper on Ole Hickory, and so far, I'm coming up a little bit short.
No, he is not a keeper.
No?
No. Hopefully they're
Okay,
fired
well,
up
hey,
now.
at least we know they're here, and they might be hungry.
There he is again.
Okay, uh-oh.
And he threw my worm. This is...
Okay, we'll get there.
You know, a lot of times this time of year too, your bite's gonna come on in the afternoon as that sun kind of gets up. It'll kind of little better position to fish. Current is obviously what you want to really get a school where you can catch them good, but that sun absolutely helps. And as the day goes on, we'll kind of group up. Oh, here we are. 5 pounder. Oh, nope. I believe that's a decent fish here.
Switch sides. There we go.
I don't even know if he'd go. I thought he was bigger. Just shy.
Well, they're getting bigger.
Shy.
With just an hour left in the morning session, we throw a Hail Mary cast, changing up our presentation to zero in on a keeper. Okay.
No better fish there? Nope.
I got a fish.
Work.
Woo. Okay, well, at least they're here.
They are.
They need to grow up a little bit, but they're here.
Short. 14.
Story of my life.
We got it. We got it.
So same technique as before. We're just letting the rod do the work, bumping it across the bottom, waiting for that big strike.
That's right.
Yes. Okay, okay. We might have something to weigh in here. This looks pretty good. Need the net?
Nope.
Okay. Nice. Okay, now that's a rider.
That's a solid fish. Good looking fish. Definitely post spawn. Thin belly on her. Got one eye. That's a boxer there. Make the road team.
Woo! Hey, we have something to weigh in. I feel good now.
Working on them.
That's right. This one's okay.
There
we got
is.
it.
Maybe. Fish may have some. Woo! That's a solid fish.
Putting on a show. Let's see if we can.
Oh, he's a keeper.
Grab it?
Yep. Just like that. There he is.
Okay. That's pretty decent.
Oh, that's a nice fish.
You know, pretty good. They're getting bigger. Make sure he's doing good in there. Everybody's good in there, moving around. We're gonna head back to the dock for the first weigh-in. We both have fish to weigh in, which is great, so hopefully it'll put us on the board. Then we'll release them and keep on fishing till about 1 o'clock. So hold on. All right.
Get them.
Feeling pretty good. Okay, boss. Okay, that one's Ian's. Huey, H-U-E-Y.
402.
Perfect. 402. It's not as big as his, but it's prettier. Okay, what do we got here?
260.
Perfect.
260.
260. I'll take it all day long. The Plantation on Crystal River is the place for Florida family adventures. Make memories while swimming with manatees. Scalloping is fun for all ages. Rent a pontoon boat or paddleboard and spend time on the water. Parents can relax in the spa or play a few rounds of golf. The Plantation offers Southern hospitality with Florida charm. Reserve your family time on the river today.
Our children come from different backgrounds with different stories. They learn time-honored values like the importance of faith, hard work, and that an education is something no one can take away. They learn that respect begins with themselves and should be given to others. The Florida Sheriff's Youth Ranches, where kids learn, laugh, and dream with people who refuse to give up on them. With your donation today, we can give them a brighter tomorrow.
You know what? For us, this is it's like a vacation for a good cause. We're having a great time. We love being a part. And
big thanks to Chris Young and the Legends for having us out, inviting us out. This is it's an epic day. I mean, people already turned in some great fish. We got some work to do for sure.
I lost one, my dad lost one. He brought one in that actually weighed and measured, and so he's up there on the leaderboard somewhere. But
I've run into a few snags here and there.
He got into mostly snags today.
Okay.
In fact, I think his new name is going to be Snags.
Okay.
All right, so we've been out here since 6 a.m. this morning. My buddy Tyler, who you're going to interview here in a little bit, he slept in. He was late, stayed up too late.
See, last night we were supporting until very late. We had a good time last night. We did a little VIP party, and I was out here fishing until about 2 a.m. on these piers and having a little drink or two, and so I went to bed about 3:30. So I didn't make the initial cast off of the boat. I had to text Drew and say, come back and get me at about 7.
I think that's what the fish did last night, probably partied because we ain't catching anything today.
And you know, I don't know. It is a competition a little bit. And I don't care if I beat anyone, but I want to say for the record, I am out fishing him today. So
to this point,
that's really all that matters to me. Yeah.
The day's not over. The day's not over.
Both of mine are about that big, so it's not, and one sun perch, which doesn't really count. But it's awesome to be out here raising a bunch of money for TJ Martell Foundation, and yeah, Cast for a Cure. It's awesome.
Our host this week was beautiful Sumner County, Tennessee, rich in history, beauty, and musical heritage. Sumner County is where the stars come out to play and fish. Historical landmarks dotting the countryside paint a vivid picture of pioneer and Civil War life. Sumner County's musical heritage is just as rich. Some of country music's best have lived and played in Sumner County. Just 25 miles northeast of Nashville, Sumner County has everything for the outdoor enthusiast. If you're not out fishing on Ole Hickory Lake, then you can take advantage of their amazing golf courses, bike trails, and state parks. If you are more of a shopping type, then Sumner County is the place for you. I loved our stay in Sumner County this week. It's the perfect backdrop to Chris Young's 3 Legends Cast for a Cure Big Bass Tournament. Okay, so we just hit the first weigh-in. I have great news. Okay, Ian's in second place.
Second place.
I'm in number 15, but that doesn't mean that I can't move up the board because there's also another weigh-in and an overall. So my fish is a little smaller at first, but if I catch another big one, I might be sitting pretty good. So we're trying another technique right now. I've never done this as well, so what are we doing?
So basically we're throwing light shaky heads. What we've got right here is we've got a really flat point coming out of some bays back here in the back. You know, it's a pretty textbook kind of a deal right here. There's a fish right there. Oh, pretty textbook.
Well, I better
kind
cast
of
so I can catch it.
Post-spawn spot right here. It's just a big, long, flat point, not much contour to it, but it's another rehab type of a place. You know, they can come out here and rest.
How do I need to be working this?
Nice and slow.
Okay.
Just dragging
Always
the bottom.
nice and slow.
We're casting in about 12, throwing an 1/8 ounce shaky head. You know, lighter weight's the key. It's got a more natural presentation.
Okay.
Just kind of floating.
And that's what I always say, you know, the presentation of your lure or your bait, it's pretty much like dating. You want to give it your best, look your best, and give the best presentation. So remember that.
That's it. So when we talk about shaky heads and stuff and throwing lighter weights, you know, it's all about having a nice drift to your bait, a nice natural drift down. You know, it can be kind of aggravating in a little deeper water. You have to be really patient, but it absolutely can pay off. You know, you can catch those bigger fish by throwing a little lighter weight. You know, they're used to heavier jigs, heavier crankbaits, Carolina rigs, that kind of deal coming through there, and the little 4-inch worm comes drifting by. You know, it's
hard to resist.
Exactly.
I've just learned so many different techniques, you know, today. It's been really phenomenal. That's what I love about fishing with different captains and pros in different locations, because you're always going to take away some not only local knowledge, but knowledge you can use in other places as well. So I've learned a lot today. Oh, okay. Oh.
Did you miss him?
I did. Okay.
Oh, yeah.
That's right.
Feels like a decent fish.
Woo! Just have him jump right in the boat.
He was around that cable.
Look at that.
How to do it right there.
Is he legal?
He's legal.
All right. Okay, let's see if I can get one.
I'm Dennis Brownlee with Florida Insurance Center, located right here in our home state of Florida. We take great pride in our work, just like you, which is why we are dedicated to providing quality insurance products with outstanding customer service. For over 42 years, we have been treating businesses as people, not policies. That's why we specialize each insurance plan to fit the needs of every business.
From home, auto, and boats, we got you covered. Protecting your business is our business.
We're here for you. And remember, Florida Insurance Center is the trusted choice.
For 28 years, the National Pediatric Cancer Foundation has been funding clinical trials across the nation to end childhood cancer. Cancer is the #1 cause of death by disease among children. Only 4% of the billions of dollars spent annually are directed towards treating childhood cancer. Visit fishingfundsthecure.org to learn how you can help save the lives of children battling cancer. You can make a difference.
This episode of Let's Take It Outside is brought to you by The Plantation on Crystal River, Florida, where friends and families come to stay and play. Bass Pro Shops and Cabela's, everything you need to take it outside under one roof. Cayman Islands Angling Club and the Cayman Islands International Fishing Tournament, celebrating 23 years of catching. Every fishing tournament before this is just practice. April 30th through May 3rd. Go to fishcayman.com for more details.
Okay, so, we're going to start sticking and moving really fast. We've got less than an hour to try and see if I can make it past 15th place. He's in second, but, I think when Jimmy, Bill, and Roland all come in, it's going to change and the leaderboard's going to change. Woo! What's going on here?
Got a baby.
Okay, well, hey, at least there's fish here. Woo! Okay, I think I'm about to push him in.
Feels he's better.
Ooh, might have a little shoulders.
He's a better fish than last one.
Okay, he's a little fatter. That's a good one.
There you go.
We'll take that. The clock is ticking. Oh man, okay. It's amazing, I finally caught one. Woo! Well, I don't know if it's the winner, but it's something. We need to get a little bit bigger than that. This might be the last cast of the tournament right here. We're waiting till the very last minute to try and land that big fish.
Big one. It's not feeling real confident.
No, but that's all right. We're not going to give up. We've done good. We've caught a lot of fish today.
We have caught several.
Yeah.
There he is.
Okay. Ooh. That's right. Mark did call it. He said next cast. Yeah, thank you. Yeah, I know.
Yeah, we're fixing to get washed here too.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Okay, here we go. Well, I don't know if we're breaking the bank yet, but you know what? We're getting a bite. Okay, get ready.
Yeah, that's a good one right there.
Okay.
Ah! Yeah, they're biting.
Yeah, it's awesome. So everybody, we had a phenomenal day out here on the lake, also fishing the Cast for a Cure tournament. And of course, Ian, I want to thank you because we caught over 20 bass today. I mean, there was a lot of pressure out on the lake today, a lot of anglers out there, but we were sticking and moving and you were putting us on the fish. And I mean, I just had a great day. You're an amazing guide. I learned so many techniques.
Yeah, I had a great time with you as well.
It was awesome. Now,
Very
one
enjoyable.
thing I got to warn you about, when you get on a hot spot, Ian's going to come right in there and cast on you too.
We're going to get in it.
You got to
now.
be fast, man.
That's right. That's right.
Was
We had a good time.
Even though I personally came up a little bit short in the bass department, the tournament raised over $88,000 for the TJ Martell Foundation. Hey, and guess what, everyone? My guide, Captain Ian Huey, took home the second place prize. I will, however, claim bragging rights in this tournament as my morning bass of 2 pounds, 6 ounces, beat legendary Roland Martin and Bill Dance. You can't keep a country girl down, especially if you take it outside.